from day one. Just at the beginning of February, Omo called me and was screaming and said, we've crossed the £10,000 revenue for a 2-month-old startup. And I was like, that's marketing. So I hope that answers your question. Thank you.
Thank you very much, it does. And lastly, how can startups create a sustainable growth without relying heavily on paid advertising?
I hate paid advertising. In marketing, I'm sorry, I'll say that. I hate paid advertising. I hate to spend money to grow products. I also hate influencers. I'm sorry. I would also say that as well. My co-founder would refuse because she's an influencer on TikTok, but I don't like influencers. Now, there are influencers you could work with where you don't have to do them. There are certain metrics or certain hacks where you could do some bit of commission, give back, earn some bit of things with these influencers, right? But for me, a couple of things I'm going to advise. I'm a huge fan of community as a strategy for growth. Whatever product you're doing, I will advise you as much as you can. If you can build a community around it sells. From community, you're going to have things like referrals, word of marketing, organic growth. Somebody within the community will tell another person to join. Right? So I would always advise community as to be one of the best ways you can use to drive growth. You can go ahead and want to do your paid advertising. Again, I'm not a fan of it, but personally, I'm telling you, community is one of the best approaches. Self-referral marketing strategies for your business as well. If somebody brings in somebody, before I came to the UK, I used to have a startup called Pocket Food. Raised about $250,000, so it can to the UK as a global talent. Now, my easiest strategy for Pocket Food was, you work in an office, you have somebody who is always hungry in your office that likes food. Let them come and order on our platform. And for every time they order, so we usually have like a subscription-based thing where you order or subscribe for a meal for a whole week. My deal was, if somebody in your office subscribes for a meal for a week, I'll give you free food 1 day in a week. And I used that simple strategy and a Google form to rate my first 100 paying customers from that. No paid ads, no influencers. So again, I'm always a fan of use the organic approach to always scale. Easier. And then maybe you mentioned something about getting to 20,000, 30,000. Essentially, as a platform right now, we don't have an app. We're using an open source platform called Circle. We're already doing the numbers we're doing. It will get to a point where we started talking about our AI, which is the EPA, and that's because we want to get the certain metrics in terms of numbers to say, okay, let's go ahead and implement the artificial intelligence system. At that point, we can start doing paid campaigns because we already have organic users driving in the numbers. We're already getting our success stories, we're already getting our partners, and I don't mind spending money on campaigns. But yes, I think that would be my story. I hope that answers.
Thank you very much. You spoke about building a community around your product. How do you do that?
Go outside of the house and meet people. This is a community, right? I'm a sucker of getting up and doing things immediately. Networking events. If I wanted to build something now, I can speak to at least 5-10 people here in this room and bring them into what I'm building. That's already a community. My church is a community. Wherever you're staying, for those of us staying in London or out of London, there are Africans within your location. That's a community. Facebook, you can create groups, you can create communities. WhatsApp, you can create communities. There was a time in my life I was pretty broke. Very, very broke. I'm still broke now, but I was very broke. And I knew I had a skill of marketing. What I did was I posted on my WhatsApp status and I said, I want to train 10 people on how to become good marketers in 3 days. I know it's phishing email or cybersecurity guys. It's not good to use those type of words, but I had to do it. And I said, 5,000 naira. I wanted only 10 people because I was looking for quick 50K to solve my problem. My WhatsApp community had about 30 people sign up. And that was how I was able to solve my problem. Simple WhatsApp. And that was because it necessarily was not from people within my WhatsApp that joined, but more of people taking screenshots telling their friend, oh, yeah, one guy is teaching somebody for just 5,000 naira. But I needed the volume, not the price itself. So think of strategies, your WhatsApp, your church, mocks, locations, events, networking is powerful. In this week alone, I've been at two powerful networking events. One was organized by UK Innovate. So Ascendia is, again, another powerful network. So less than 3 months, we're currently backed by Innovate UK, just 2 months when we got into the market. I was at an event on Thursday by Innovate UK, and from that event, there were, I think I was telling my co-founder, I said, people were looking for skilled people to come and work for them. You know, when somebody comes up and like, oh please, if there's any lawyer in the house, I want to employ a lawyer, come and work for me. It was happening at that event. So go for this type of networking events. You meet opportunities, partnership events, job opportunities for yourself as a career person, and even as a business person, we need people that are pretty solid to be able to be with you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Oluwabomi. Do we have any questions for our panelists?
Yes, I was going to ask
Go on.
what platform holds your community. You mentioned it here. You mentioned WhatsApp and yes.
So right now,
I said, you guys have a website. So what I said, what gives you the what's the word again? You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
What community holds your what platform holds your community?
so I have a website, it's a very shitty WordPress. I built that last year, very, very terrible. The text and the content even on the WordPress, I've not touched it in the last 4 months. But our platform is hosted on Circle. Yes, so we pay on Circle, Circle.so, and that's what it's called. So that's where we're on our platform.
Thank you. The next question, please. Go ahead.
You said something about what's the boundary? Now we talk about you having people on the platform, and you don't to this platform you want it, you don't pay, you use software. So how do you put what's the boundary to not get people addicted, like get young people addicted to the platform?
Yes, question actually. So the boundary is about the goal. So what's the goal we want to achieve? We want to drive people to learning outcomes, for our learners. That's the goal, right? So as long as they're able to achieve that goal, of course, that's the boundary. So it shouldn't be such that okay, they are, people, today people actually spend as much as 10 hours on social media, right? That's a no boundary, medium. But with African, what we want to do is we want to make you love learning enough to actually achieve your goal. That's the boundary. Our target audience are African students, primary and secondary school, K-12 education, that's primary and secondary school students across Africa.
Thank you. The next question, please.
Okay, food. Just yesterday, I'm going to put Oman on the spot. Yesterday, Oman sent me a message. I hope this is not recorded.
We'll cut it off.
Oman sent me a message and said, let's forget Antler. You can go to hell. Antler wanted to give a person £120,000. She said you can go to hell. That's because probably she has more money to find somewhere to give us. But I personally, right now, I would advise anybody, okay, let me not say I would advise, my own personal reason, anything I'm doing, I want to sell it. Personally. Right. Just a few days ago, I heard that people bought Wiz for millions, and the early founders made billions of dollars out of that acquisition. Now, there are founders or there are accelerators who are open to early stage, idea stage founders. You don't have to have done big numbers. There are those type of investors that are like that. So you can look out for those ones that are open to idea stage. Antler is one of them. You can be at an idea stage with Antler, and they'll back you up with 120,000 pounds. AMTLER, Antler. Yeah, one of them, you can do that. So there are a couple of these guys as well. But I would never advise anybody to go to an investor at an idea stage. They are going to price you back. You don't have traction. They might like your idea and they want to offer you something really good. The first ever product I built was something in the marketing space. This was in 2019. I sold 50% of that company for $10,000. Very bad investment. And that was because it was an idea stage when I started. 2 years into the business, I realized it was a huge mess. I should have waited till I get traction to eventually go and make that investment. So you can look out for those idea guys, but I'll advise you not to do that at that early stage.
Okay, we'll take the last question from him, please.
So first, I want to thank our panelists and also our private development to run this website for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I have a question. So my question is, what's the biggest challenges? The biggest challenge or the challenges you guys face when you're starting your ideas from scratch, or when you're starting afresh? What's the biggest challenge you face when you're starting the youth, and how do you overcome it?
So you're talking to
Okay, so I would say something Omar has touched on it, and a lot of people have touched on it. The biggest challenge you face is you. You are your biggest challenge. And we talked about some growth hacking. I will tell you some growth hacking stuff that I've done that I've seen has worked, and it's worked for you if you want to apply for a job. So let me give it to you. I know he says he doesn't like ads, but we can have that conversation after. Why? Another debate here. Because you can test an idea quickly with as little as £50 running ads and just know, oh, it is working, it's not working, kill it quickly. And that's what the world is doing. You need to be able to test quickly and get results. Now, this is the hack I'll give you and give everyone for free. I have been opportunity to do some cold email, if you know what cold email is. You go to a website, you scrape the emails of top people in your industry. So if you want to get a job, now this is me giving you free source. You go and scrape the emails of recruiters in your industry, and you send them email and say, hi, my name is your name. I see that you work in this organization. If you are looking for XYZ person, or you are looking for XYZ person, I have this years of experience. Is it okay if I send you my CV? If you send 50 people that email, at least 1 or 2 will say yes. The truth is you only need 1 yes. You get 1 yes, you send that. Guess what has happened? No matter how many easy apply you apply, it can't be compared to you getting the direct email of a recruiter and the recruiter saying, send me your CV. You will be top of mind. Now that same strategy works if you are building a startup. You send cold email to investors, you send cold email to partners. Even if you have a podcast, you send cold email to people you want to interview on your podcast. It's easy to say, it's hard to do. You know why? You are your own limitation. Something in the back of your mind will tell you, how do I get the email? Will they reply me? What do I say? When they reply, you begin to doubt yourself. That's number 1. Number 2, if you are building and you don't I say this, ABP, not ABC, always be pitching. You're looking for a job, you're building a startup, always be pitching. Tell everybody that is around you, this is what I do, this is what I do, this is what I do. Be top of mind, the opportunity will come. So I feel, for me, the biggest challenge as an immigrant in a new country is your mindset, your limitation, and your lack of access to the right community. Not a WhatsApp group, not a Facebook group, but a collection of people that keep pushing you to bring out the best in you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Always be pitching. I had a great time with this group of experts. I hope you did. So thank you for listening to us, and a round of applause for them.
Thank you very much. I really learned a lot from this session. I don't own a startup, but I create tech content. Something Emeka said that you should start selling yourself, so I want to start now. My name is Sulomo Kemi. I'm a software engineer and I created content. Please, I am very open for collaboration. If you want us to create content together, after this we can meet and have conversation. Thank you. The next session will be having the third presentation by Lucy. Yeah, please. Lucy, please come up to the stage. Can we clap for him when he's coming up? Thank you.
Sorry, my voice is not very loud. My name is Joseph. I'm a data governance professional. I'll be speaking today about the role of data governance in the age of AI. So this session will really be good for people who are not so tech savvy or people who are already in the
He said he needs a mic. He said he needs a mic.
So, in the age of disruption of AI and the AI disruption, what is the role of data and what is the role of data? So, currently, it's been projected that by the end of 2025, data consumed, data created, and data used will be is estimated at 180 zettabytes. So bring that into context, that's about 1 trillion gigabytes of data created and data consumed. But the funny thing about this is
that woman talking anything
about 30%
I just get it.
Of the AI systems we use or everything we do in tech, they are not quality. That is, they are not fit for purpose. So, in alignment with the theme of the summit, we are considering unlocking global opportunities in tech. So I want to open our eyes into the opportunities that exist within the data governance space. That we don't have necessarily need to be in the core tech. You are not really tech savvy, or you don't know how to code, or you're already tech, you're thinking of transitioning into something related to governance around data, around tech, then this is for you. So, like I was saying, bad data that are not fit for purpose, is about 30% of the data that we create. And this leads to about 30% in loss of revenue, time wasted. There's difference between managing data, which is the core work of people like data analysts and others, but ensuring these data are well managed is what we're talking about when we say data governance. We are governing the data. We are going to bring policies to ensure that data is fit for purpose and to ensure that we are able to derive the quality or the end point of what we want the data to be. What is data chaos? Like I've put into perspective the volume of data we are generating in this age and the percentage of people that is not even fit for purpose. This is where the opportunity lies. The uncontrolled data, the disorganized data, the inaccurate data that we have access to, and how can we bring this into level that is fit for purpose. And how do we reduce the inefficiency? How do we reduce the cost associated with that data? And then ultimately the board decision that what data generates. The cost of bad data it's not limited to the financial aspect of it or the regulatory impact of it. but ultimately they missed opportunities. If you are building a system, for instance, an AI system, and the data you're working with is filled with biases. Let me use a funny example. In a remote place in Africa, we don't have women with blonde hair, for instance, a lot in Africa. So the system, the data they gathered over the years eliminates that minority Africans that have blonde hair. So if you are building a system like an AI system that you want a decision made about that, the decision you are making, one of the critical data you need to use has to do with velocity. If you not capture over the years, that's using minority. So I'm just bringing in a basket how you can miss out, how opportunities can be missed, even in systems we are in. So what are the rules? What are the opportunities we have?
No, I just started. I'm trying to present.
The regulatory
Let's give it to Jackson.
there's this thing that the
It's right. Just 0%.
is a big impact. US is at the forefront of system building, while Asia, especially China, they are in challenges. So there are still emerging opportunities that tap into in governance, in ensuring that our data is fit for purpose, in ensuring that our system is ethical, free of biases, in ensuring that the data we use to build our system is of good quality. So, move to the business right as So what are the different groups that you could consider? Somebody is close to go to data development, ensuring that data is managed. So you can consider all data governance roles like data governance analytics manager, privacy manager, or analytics, data stewardship. Then there are emerging positions in AI that are not really core, like ethics specialists. This don't necessarily need to doesn't need capacity. They are just closely revolved around. Then emerging specialists like engineers, so the key takeaway in my session is that data or AI is as good as the data that you use to build, and that is where resources lie. And data governance comes one of the areas if we are able to come into this space, like I said, you don't necessarily need to want to code. It is just about ensuring that people manage data, which is the best or the driver of AI. Very well. So that's it. Thank you.
Any question?
Hello, yeah, can you clarify? I know you said something about the data analyst and the data governor. How do their roles really, how does it, difference? Yeah?
Like I said, managing data is different from ensuring that data is well managed. So governance is ensuring that it's well managed, building frameworks. Let me take this as an example. If you want to capture information about the attendee of this events, what are the topics and how do we structure it? Everybody could just write anything they want about themselves. Just provide a clean sheet of paper, write your name, write your age, write all that. That is a vast unstructured data. But when we say bring governance into that space, we are saying, oh, this is your data, this is how you know this data structure, this is because the end goal is already in mind. If you want to use that to build maybe an AI system for future events like this, you already have frauded, we're talking, the previous panelists were talking about design by so you've already designed the data manufacturing and the decision making. So that is the role of the data. We're talking about another data analyst, we're just talking about managing the data you have. But the data you already want to have, how do you provide it so that it's for the decision making?
I've got a question. Yeah, I love that statement that AI is as good as the data behind it. What can you say about AI policy fitting within roles like you mentioned governance and maybe talk about policy?
AI governance
So it's all fits within governance. Right, okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. So, as you can see, the large dinner is already here. But please, before we have dinner, we still have one more panel session. After this panel session, eat and do their work presentation, please. Yeah, this is too much time. So now, let's have the final panel session. The moderator and speakers, please, can we have you on the stage? Thank you.
Professionals here in the field, they will help us identify key strategies for defense and collaboration that can help you assess our digital future. So I start with introduce the lady, Titilayo Toshomo. Okay, she's an ICO and a cyber GRC professional.
Yeah, thank you for having me here. Good afternoon, everybody.
Security engineer and a cyber security consultant. And we have Uche Ezekweme, he's a system and data analyst.
Yeah, nice to have you. Good evening, everyone. Nice to be here. Thank you.
Okay, so I'll start with so cyber threat is evolving rapidly. Business, government, and regulatory bodies, they must collaborate to strengthen defense. So in your opinion, what was the future of global cyber security governance systems, and how can international cooperation help mitigate these emerging threats?
Okay, I'll start by saying cyber threat is not just an individual issue. It is actually a global one, and it is not even something that is restricted to a region alone, or rather a country. So if we are going to have to solve this problem, then we all have to collaborate, regional-wise, country-wise, because it has to do with not just like I said, not just the individual thing. So if we're going to have to tackle cyber threats as a country, then we need the private companies, we need the government, we need the startups to come together and solve this problem. If we have to solve it as a region, Africa for instance, we have to come together, develop different kinds of frameworks, regulatory bodies. We have to bring these things into place. So another thing where I think we have to do is we also have to collaborate, share intelligence information. Like let's say when there are instances whereby there's an attack or something, government, there's an attack on, let's say, maybe the Nigerian domain or something, they shouldn't hold to themselves this information. They should be ready to share it with other countries so that we don't have to experience this kind of thing. Because like somebody said, we do not want to empower the terrorists who are the attackers, who are the actors. We don't want to empower them. We want to share this information so that another body or another group of people do not fall prey to this thing. So I would say from this thing, I would say cyber attack, for us to be able to like find a lasting solution to this, we should be able to collaborate. We should all see it as a national issue. We should see it as not just a government issue, but something that even you and I, we have our own part to participate in it. Thank you. It can't end, to be honest. It's because there's something we usually say. We say we need continuous monitoring, so it can never come to an end. But we have to do our own part. We have to make sure that we lock our doors against all of these things. And there is something we call controls for the cybersecurity professionals here. They know what we call controls. Controls is like trying to lock your door against the thief, the armed robbers, and all of those things. So those are the things you put into place that makes you not vulnerable, because you don't want to be vulnerable at any point in time. Thank you.
So, Jamil, I think your question will just contest our point. What practical steps do you think government and corporate bodies can take to strengthen this global collaboration?
Thank you so very much. My name is Jamil, and one of the major groups what is still cyber threats, right? Most people just say cyber threats. They are not government. For example, and is able to copy the piece of money. And then they send 1,000%. Each one email to each of these customers and say, for me, it's offering you this service for $100. I will buy it for you. And take all the 50% of the customer overnight. That's what it is. Imagine when it's not right? You can amazing, amazing work on the side, right? That's what is crazy. And some people just say, it's copy the all of the side. Obviously, it's their thing, and they have to do it. So these are major issues for different people. So that's why cyber trade is a very, very deep and important part of our ecosystem. Now, how can we do ourselves? I mean, one of my jobs is because I work in consultancy. And what that means is that my employer is with customer service. Today, we can see everything always in time. One of the major things I've seen is private supply chain. How I think based on
Hi. Is there space to help me plug my phone?
I'm not sure there's any more space.
Oh. Eh? I said person don't take my space. No, my phone is 47.
I had to change my one, so I'll face see what go to the station.
This phone has been here, suppose don't full by now. Try to start.
To be honest, collaboration is great, but I need for you to work very and this is very important for African nations.
Okay, so as a data analyst, is it possible for organizations to predict these trends?
It's quite possible for organizations to predict the threats or any cyber attack because, you know, like she rightly said, the first speaker, if you share intelligence, it's quite important. Like some of the NHS trusts have been attacked previously, so they will need to share that experience to other trusts or other public sector organizations for them to learn from them what to do or what not to do. So like in my organization, we roll out tests to the staff, and during those tests, we do put some links to see the staff that will click on those links. So when the staff clicks on that link, because it leads the staff somewhere else which was not meant to be done. So you have to train the staff the importance of not clicking on any link you receive on the mail. You need to be sure you verify the mail, the source of the mail, and the need for you to click on that link before going ahead. But if not, you just debug it or maybe you report it to the IT team, so they will be the ones to deal with it. So, and also it's quite important to also make use of historic data because over time, you know the pattern online, and also it's easier for us to know the trends. It's just like if you're using your mobile bank, so like the High Street Bank app, if you have, let's say you are used to transaction of £100, £200, if you want to make a transaction of £500 to £1,000, most of the banks will cancel that transaction, and you see someone calling you to be sure the transaction is from you, just to verify, because they've checked your history and they know you don't make transactions above this limit. So it's also important to have that historic data because it gives a clear picture of what the person does on a day-to-day basis. So thank you.
So I'll come back to you, Tito. So many organizations have struggled with lack of cybersecurity and compliance, you know, these open doors to attack, and sometimes they get some of these for the breaches. So I would like to ask, how can organizations bridge these gaps? And how can aspiring professionals prepare for a career in cybersecurity?
Thank you for that question. I think I will start by saying the moment we all start off, private organizations, government, we start seeing cybersecurity as not just something that, okay, because let me just explain this. Like in the accounting sector or something, when we have the accountant, or let me use marketing for instance. For marketers, if you employ a marketer, you almost see your return on investment immediately. Because yes, like Bumi said, okay, I've employed a marketer now, and he or she has done whatever he or she has to do, and within 2 months I'm seeing my return on investments. But that is not the case when it comes to cybersecurity. To be honest, you might, if you're thinking like that, you might never ever see that return on investment. But let's look at it from this approach. What happens, like during the tech clash, when they were arguing, okay, somebody was saying when you build a good product, that's the most important thing. The other person was saying no, you have to put in security in place and all of those things. Now, if we are thinking that, okay, cybersecurity is not going to give me my money back, how do I spend millions of dollars in order to secure this thing and I'm never going to see my money? But let me tell you, when there is a cybersecurity breach, you will end up paying triple of that amount you refuse to pay. When they hold you at ransom, your business might even come to an end. You would lose your reputational damage. You might never get your customers back. So do you want to risk all of those things? Do you want to spend 1,000 naira now to secure your house, or you would rather spend 100,000 naira in future? I think that's one thing we should all think about. So if you're here and you're thinking, oh, everybody here is doing cybersecurity or something, the technical, professionals are never enough. As long as we have something to do on the web, as long as we all have a smartphone, as long as we all are going on the web, there would always be a reason for us to protect our cyberspace, for us to protect anything. And in as much as there is always a need for that, there will always be a need for a cyber professional. So I don't want you to start thinking that, oh no, I don't want to go into the cyber security space or something. No, there would always be a need for you. And to your question on how people think they can actually go into it, if you have a business now, why not just train some of your professionals? Train them. I know you're going to invest a lot, but why not just train them, because they know the processes already. Yes, you can train them in this aspect. You can upskill them. You can make them take courses and all of those things, and they start from somewhere. That way, you are able to save at least some amount of money. And if you think, okay, there's nobody you think that can do it, why not? That's why we have people here that can actually go into the cyberspace. And like everybody has mentioned, we know, yes, I would say when I started cybersecurity in the UK, I do not really have experience or anything, but then you can actually do volunteering. Like everybody has said, you can do volunteering, you can do some of these things. Yes, certifications help, but then I'm not one of those people that is actually high on certification. I'm not going to lie about it. But you can do volunteering, you can do different things in order to upskill yourself. You can get yourself into different courses. You can have hands-on experience or something, get mentorship like Ascend, yeah, and all of these things. That way you're able to build yourself, you're able to get yourself prepared for what's coming ahead. So I'll just go back by saying that everybody should nobody should ever think, oh, this thing is actually coming to an end, or there wouldn't be a reason for, there wouldn't be a demand. There would always be a demand for cybersecurity professionals. Thank you.
Let's talk about international doing M&A. How can they use their project to launch?
No, it's actually great. It's not easy at first. And once an admin and 1.5 year, I think it's a big success.
And that's because when I completed my master's in 2020,
now I'm on that. Everybody really rushes.
I thought I was just doing it for my colleagues. I did like 3 for like 2 months, and I got a job. And I told them, so I tried to translate do more. At some point that it is called but one of the ways that you can do get a job in investment banking is use your master's project to do the strategize on the kind of jobs. I see a lot of people make mistakes. They are doing their masters, they want to get a job in cybersecurity, but their master's project is you want to kind of get you see them do a very flashy project. They can do something IoT, something. They can do internet of things that they are not jobs. You shouldn't do that. Make sure that your project company is something that will get potential. Something that's as a woman. Look for the kind of jobs that you want to do. Right? Look on LinkedIn for the kind of jobs that you want to do. And then from those kind of jobs, the project of risk. Because it's like for 2 months, you write 10,000 words on this. You study for about 100 hours. For like 2 months, you study for that. So it's a good opportunity for you to
enjoy your moderating. We make sure we're giving.
What's the percentage? Madness. Is this the
personality? Fine.
Give me 20
Those are the jobs that are out there.
Same company.
I work for Cycle Based, but I have my own.
So which one are you yourself? The lawyer? You're a freelance lawyer? Yeah, and then the job is cybersecurity. Okay. But which is your, like, what's your passion? Which one are you going to do more? Is it?
So this is the technologies that we are talking about. So to come back to this thread. What can you say impact?
Yeah, we're going to create a WhatsApp group with everyone's permission.
So for the new, thank you for the question. So for the new technologies, we know from the speakers that we've had today, they've mentioned how private sector reacts and how public sector reacts as well. So private sectors are more proactive, unlike the public sector. They react to trends or what's happening. So we know the introduction of AI, automation, most of the private sectors are the ones on the forefront sharing those motions and those moves, and we see the public sector trying to catch up. So it's quite important we have all these new ideas, these new technologies, but we still need to understand there is need for us to have data governance, which the last one of the speakers has said about. We need to be sure of the usage of those data, how it's being used, and they're used in an ethical manner. So we also need to work in partnership because there are no funds anywhere. So if you collaborate with businesses, those, let's say startups, those NGOs or charitable organizations that want to work in partnership with either the private sector or the public sector, it will go a long way to help. Like if you have a system you use, it will be easier to broaden that system because you've had experience from the other business owners or the other business users, the feedback on those systems and the importance of using those systems to combat the issues the other business or your business is facing. So I think that would be the best way. So you have to put in mind your data governance, the ethical use, working in partnership, and also funds. Limitations to funds can also be a reason. So when you work in partnership, you combat the limitation we have with respect to funding. Thank you.
Thank you very much. In your response. Okay. Okay, so I think that's all we have time for today.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone. I'm sure everyone might be hungry. So we have got some
one there. The sandwiches, the stuff like pizza. Go and grab whatever you want to grab, and then we will come back and sit down.
You're looking for what? Meaning of it.
Which guy?
So while we are eating, we can have the award presentation. So please, Benjamin, can you come and present the awards? Benjamin. Okay.
Good evening, everyone. Yeah, not much ado. This evening we have the privilege of recognizing an outstanding individual who has made significant contributions to both academia and the industry in the field of cybersecurity. His name is Jude Osamo. Jude is not a distinguished lecturer and researcher, shaping the next generation of cybersecurity professionals, but also a dedicated industry expert, bridging the gap between theory and real-world application. He has a profound impact on advancing cybersecurity knowledge, innovation, and best practices. For his dedication and contribution to the field, we are honored to present this award to Jude. Please join me in congratulating him.
On behalf of Jude Osamo, I say thank you very much for this great award.
Thank you. Yeah, the second person is Luther. We are proud to recognize an organization that is making a global impact by empowering professionals and aspiring talent through expert training, coaching, and consulting. Global is a leading professional training and coaching company specializing in global talent visa, coaching, admission and educational consulting, and skills training and development services. Through their dedication, they have helped countless individuals unlocking new opportunities, navigate global career pathways, and achieve their full potentials. For their commitment to excellence, professional growth, and global talent empowerment, we are honored to present this award to Glotel. Please join me in celebrating their remarkable contributions. Glotel, please.
Check out.
Thank you so much. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I would want to say this is a very big one for us. Glory to God for this organization. I want to also thank Parallel Tech. Like, we were so amazed at what we saw today. I don't joke with opportunities like this as well. So I believe that God has used Parallel Tech to make us get all of the things we got today. The opportunities, networking opportunities, information, and all of that. So it's a big one for us, and I want to say that more of this should continue. And we believe that this information and networking opportunities and networks we've actually gotten from here is going to take us to another level. For us as well, this award is also like a very big boost for us as well, that what we are doing, we're being recognized, and we need to keep putting more effort. So I want to say thank you everyone for recognizing us, and we appreciate it. Thank you so much. You want to say something?
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. A round of applause for Parallel Tech for organizing this beautiful event. Thank you so much.
Express gratitude and also to recognize the organizer of the event that's contributed us connecting more so let's welcome
Thank you guys. You guys have made my day. I'm so impressed and I am so happy for coming out, honoring me and coming out for this event. Unlocking global opportunities in tech, innovate, pitch and connect was a big success, and you guys will agree with me. Please, can we support them? Thank you. So, first of all, I just want to say a very big thank you to all the speakers, to all the presenters, not forgetting the keynote speakers, even though they're gone. But just want to use this opportunity to appreciate them for coming. thank you guys for all coming out. I know you guys, some of you come from quite a far location, Newcastle, Portsmouth, Liverpool. Thank you so much for coming out. I really appreciate it. I have some people that I really want to recognize, most especially the supporters. Not forgetting the University of Westminster for giving us the opportunity to use this hall. And Yolre, Benake Madeka Academy. Thank you, Iskanet. Is this all around? Thank you, Iskanet, for all your support. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Deep Health Technology and Secure Tech Juries. Secure Tech Juries, thank you. Thank you for your support. I just want to read this out because this is very, very important. This event was not just about discussion. The event was not just about the panel session, even though that is a core aspect of the event. This is all about taking action. I'm happy that we've all come together, we've all connected, we've all built relevant connection on LinkedIn, getting each other's social media pages and all that. It's about making meaningful connection, like I said. Whether you're starting your journey in tech, or you're already building a startup, or you're into business, look at this event as an opportunity to network and connect with people. We are not leaving, there's still going to be room for networking. So as long as you can stay, maybe 8 o'clock or 9, you're free. Build the connection because it's really, really important. And stay connected, keep learning because you cannot do away with learning. Continuous learning is really, really important. So keep updating yourself and don't be afraid to take the next big step. Don't be afraid to start that business. Don't be afraid to launch your career in tech. Don't be afraid to start that startup. It's really, really important. Keep going and make sure that you make it big. I like to say this because it's really important. Let's be the generation that we help each other. Let's not be the generation that is like they don't like each other, they don't love each other. I don't like that. Let's support each other. You have information, share with your brother, share with your sister. Just like Donna came in and almost scattered the whole thing with information and loads of resources that she was sharing. So please, let's try as much as possible to help each other, to support each other, because this is the main core for this networking event. And I'll bring my brother because we have, you can talk about the webinar and the networking session that we are working on.
So, on the back of this event, we are going to do a webinar plus some business networking on the 19th of April to the 17th of April. And it will revolve around some interesting topics. The one topic that no one covered today, which is Google Business. So I'm a Google Business expert, I'm passionate about that, and I'll show you my project. So we want to get into the cover that. The next thing is this is my team partner, the Black Belt Marketing. She does AdWords. Very rich thinking, and we also do some
No, they go there now.
social media, LinkedIn, business coding, how to provide to also range of years and cover sites for small businesses. We don't want it to be only about us. We want to add value, but also have a session where all of you share your businesses or your work or something relevant. And then I want to go away and think about how I can go through my network to send the right people the right contacts to those websites. And the other last thing is, it makes sense to create Raymond's first event benefit from some so my idea is to create a WhatsApp group, an authentic one, where everyone will
I would like to come. Yes, if you have your own event, feel free to invite us and connect with us. So this is the QR code that you can scan for the business webinar. Like I said, you're invited. Please do well to scan and connect with us. Like we said, this is not just about us, it's also about you, because if you have a big event, you can invite us and we will be happy to come around, right? Yeah, on that note, I think we'll continue. We'll continue enjoying ourselves, listening to music. If you have a business card, feel free to share, give it out to people. Once again, thank you for being a part of unlocking global opportunities in tech. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. And yeah, we have a new page.
Because I have a problem. The board of here is too much. Even though I know it's a bit myself, can be a big issue.
Yeah, so this is the page, the new page for tech chats and networking. So it's just like every other big company started. So I think we are launching this today. Please follow the page so that if we have something like this next time, you will be aware. So please just follow the page. You're a man. You're a man. And lastly, can we just have a group photo? I know a lot of people have gone. Let's just have a group photo, right? Thank you.
When you even came to give me that thing, I thought it was a serious man. Wait, only room is English. Oh, no, some of it is English. When I knew he was
real. Just a little something, show you how we live. Everybody doing it, but it ain't that serious. That's that. So if you gon' do it just like this. You don't see just how wild the crowd is. You don't see just how fly my style is. I don't see why I need a stylist. When I shot so much, I can speak Italian. I don't know, I just want it better for my kids. And I ain't saying we was from the projects, but every time I wanna lay away or deposit, my dad'd say when you see close, close your eyelids. It's sorta like Will Smith and his son. In the movie, I ain't talking about the rich ones. Cause every summer, he'll get some brand new hair, brand scheme to get rich from. And I don't know what he did for dough, but he'll send me back to school with a new wardrobe. And hey, I think he did when he packed it up and brought it back to the crib. Just a little something, show you how we live. Everything I wanted, man, it seems so serious. That's that. So if we gon' do it just like this. When it feel like living's harder than dying. For me, giving up's way harder than trying. Laura Hill said her heart was designing. I wish her heart still was in rhyming. The kids gon' listen to it. Huh? Against me if it isn't you. Last week I paid a visit to the institute. They got the dropout, keeping kids in the school. I guess I cleaned them, I act like prison do. If not for the pledge, at least for the principal. They got to see me, they got to see me drop gems like I dropped out a PE. They used to feel invisible. Now they know they invisible. Hey, hey, hey. Champion. Stand up, stand up. Here we go. Tell me what it takes to be number one. Tell me what it takes to be number one. Champion. Run to the mountain, the pop, they go. Stand up, stand up. Here we come. Tell me what it takes to be number one. Tell me what it takes to be number one.
Yeah. The thing where you deserve, I'm more funding. Now only funding remain. Funding, money. I will tell you. Money remain. You see this event? World class. Now money just remain. Maybe the next one. But the plan is to do more of this, right?
Yeah,
Alright, man, nice one.
Whether am I born? When I don't speak language, me I dey touch you. When I say me will connect, I dey with you. I give it to you.
Congratulations, we made it.
You don't forget Jude award, though.
Jesus.
I don't forget.